Hello everyone, I hope you're doing very well and you had a very good time in August. So today we're gonna go around the food garden and talk about the September calendar. So you can see the mint is producing and the coriander that we started sowing in August. The strawberries are going well. The blackcurrant. You can see the new shoots of asparagus producing their little fruit. Again, some more mint. The blackberries are growing pretty well. They're reaching the top of the structure, and the artichokes behind are growing slowly but surely. The blueberries did just a few new shoots, not many, but some. So hopefully we get more next year. And these, by the way, are willow trees. So they are here just to feed the rabbit and have a few trees in the middle of the food garden. You can see the strawberry tower working well. I think the residents and staff watered it more, so it worked better in August than in July. And here you have the area with the cucumber in the back, the tomatoes to the right, and zucchinis in the middle. So you can still see at the end of August, you still have they are still producing. You can see some babies here. So as soon as they grow, they are picked up. So you see mostly babies before they are picked up. And here are the tomatoes that reached the top of the structure, and the basil that is looking really good. So the tomatoes, the cucumber. So the cucumbers were the first to reach the top of the structure. They are really perfect plant for this garden. You can see some babies, even a tinier baby. And as soon as they grow, they are big enough, they are picked up. So on this Eiffel Tower, you can see that the tomatoes have not reached the top yet, so I hope they reach the top by the end of before the end of September. They still have a few weeks. You can see here some more strawberries. So they are a very, very good variety. It's hybrid strawberries. So now we're reaching the cherry tomatoes. So one thing that we noticed is that for next year it will be better to have only red cherry tomatoes, because it's going to be easier for the residents to know when they're ripe. Because if you mix like red, yellow, black tomatoes, then it's more difficult to explain when is the time to harvest. It's fun to have many colors, but it makes everything more complicated. Even if you do some labels like this one, saying like black cherry tomatoes, they are not gonna read it, so it's not gonna work. So the easiest solution to this challenge is just to select only one color of cherry tomatoes. And cherry tomatoes are also a lot easier to share than large tomatoes, so that's a good choice. And also you can see the basil is ready to eat all along. So going to the biodiversity pond, it's still going very well. We feed the fish with all the insects that we can catch, and you can see a bee on the mint. We have lots of bees and lots of mint. Oh, and a nice rose. This one is nice. And the fig trees, it's even starting to produce small figs. Here, some baby figs. So now we are reaching the raspberry plants. So they've grown well, and they are preparing like the September season of raspberries. So they are getting picked every day by the residents. And the raspberries are definitely going to be the theme of for September. It's the raspberry month. And behind this you can see the butternut squash that was seeded on at the bottom of a pile of kitchen compost. So you can see the fruits that are growing hidden under the leaves. It's been very vigorous. So, and it was grown directly in kitchen compost, and not even composted, just the kitchen scraps. So it's a very positive experience. And now we arrive at the sugar pea area. So we seeded some new sugar peas during the August month, and we're gonna sow some more. Like you can see, one row of, and it's protected from the birds. So these are the sugar peas. So we are gonna soon remove this protection so the sugar peas can grow on the net till the top, and progressively every 2 weeks we're gonna replace the greens here with some new sugar peas, because the sugar peas like the cold of autumn, while these greens like the warm weather of the summer. So you can see some greens. Although now I think they've been harvested yesterday, but they grow back like this. So they can harvest again today. In here you can see the soy. So the soy has been we have one row of soy here, and it's been a very conclusive experience. You can see the pods here. They are not thick enough yet, but I think we can harvest them soon. And it's a very cool plant because you have nothing to do. You just put some seeds, and you don't even need to water. So now we arrive at the second raspberry area where there was the sunflowers. So we just manually shredded all the sunflowers to make compost and mulch for the food garden. So this just a remark on this gigantic area. So we're not gonna plant anything or put any planter here because it's a very this area is actually used by the fragile residents in the summer when it's very hot, when the sun is burning. They actually, I'm gonna show it from here, they actually can come here and enjoy the shade from this building, because we are on the rooftop of the 3rd floor, but there are more floors. So in here in the morning you have some shade that is very, very useful. So here is our little bunny. He's still very happy and still eating lots of bamboo, his favorite food. So in conclusion, in September we're gonna sow some sugar peas, some coriander, spinach, some leeks, and for those who don't have strawberries or raspberries or all the berries yet, in September you can start planting them in your garden. So for us, we're gonna start working on the food garden calendar for 2025. We're gonna collect some tree leaves to make some more compost for the next season, and the next season will be oriented towards simplicity and optimization to make the garden even easier to manage and even more impactful for the residents. And I'm hoping to can learn the names of the 100 residents, because I still don't know all their names. So thank you very much for all your messages. I really appreciate, and I see you soon.